All right, yes. I finally figured out how to use my new mic. I'm so excited. Hey, I'm back. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. I've been on a bit of a hiatus because I've been job searching. Unfortunately, I do need to find a job. Today, I will be making cookies. I don't actually have a recipe for them. I have a list of the ingredients, but like not the amounts, because I watched a reel and he didn't show the amounts. And it's like in his substack and you have to pay for that. And I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna I do this all the time anyways. And sometimes it turns out really well. Other times it doesn't. Please just bear with me. It has been quite a week for me and I am feeling a lot of things. It's crazy. Life is crazy. I'm in a cardigan. I'm in a cardigan today. Do you know why? It's because I went to apply for a job and then the manager was too busy to even come out. So I just handed my resume to some random person who was working there and yeah. She was low-key kind of rude. Anyways, first of all, I'm gonna brown some butter. I don't know how much butter, so I'm just gonna put in like half a cup or something. Half a cup of butter. That sounds right. Because I'm also putting tahini in this. And the tahini is also a lot of oil and fat, right? So I would presume that we're gonna put in less butter for this recipe. Okay, so like half of this block. I don't know. This much butter. This is not a small amount of butter, but it's also not a large amount. Okay, I'm gonna heat this up. And while that's melting, I will assemble the dry ingredients. I have everything here. The sun is setting, so the lighting is kind of like amazing right now, but it's not gonna last, so I'm gonna try and be fast. So, it calls for flour. Let's get some flour in here. I hope you are doing something while you're watching this, because if you're not, you're probably going to wonder why you are watching this. That's 1 cup of flour. How much flour is usually in a cookie recipe? 1.5 cups? I'm gonna look at my other recipes. Where's the flour? 3 cups? Okay, well, I'm not doing that much. I'm gonna do like 2 cups of flour, I think. This is approximate. I'm not even measuring this properly, so. There's 2 cups of flour. Just regular all-purpose flour, okay? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna put in a little bit of tapioca flour, 1/4 cup of tapioca flour. I should probably write this down in case it turns out well. And I'm gonna put some salt. Like that much. And I'm gonna put some baking soda. It's amazing that you guys are watching me do this. Hey. Hey. Oh, the butter's gurgling. I have to remember to not let it burn. I'm putting like a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. What else goes in the dry ingredients? I feel like that is all of the dry ingredients. Yeah, sifting it in. How was your guys' week? or weeks. I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? There's the dry stuff. I'm gonna mix it up a little. Oh, I should keep an eye on this. It's really sizzling and gurgling back there. You guys think I would make a good server? Because like, obviously I can serve, but would I be a good waitress? You know what I mean? Would I be a good server? Like, servers need to be really good at catering to people's needs. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be an egg, tahini, vanilla, sesame oil, the butter, and then brown and white sugar. And I don't know how much of each. So, it's getting there. So, I'm gonna do like 1/3 of a cup of white sugar. And I'm gonna do 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, packed. Then some honey. How much honey? I don't know. Okay, wait, let me do the tahini first. This butter is taking so long to brown. Come on, we don't have all day. Can you guys like text me some encouragement? I feel so dead. I feel not alive. I feel unalive right now. The sky is beautiful. The sky is beautiful. The world is huge and there's plenty of opportunities and people and things. And yet, sometimes I just feel lonely. Sometimes I just feel a little sad. What do I do to remedy that? Guys, I was crashing out so bad last week. I was like, should I start believing in God? Honestly, it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad to believe in a God. I don't know which God, just a God. Oh my gosh, it's like burning. Guys, is it burned? Okay, it's not really burnt, but it's like really dark. And I think I should pour this out. Okay, it's not burnt, it's just really dark. It's fine. Some of it's burnt. But those milk solids are staying in here. So it's okay. Ugh, it's fine. Okay, I was thinking about how it wouldn't be so bad to believe in a God. Which one? I don't know. There are so many to choose from. Because, I mean, the thing is, people are so tiny. Everyone is so tiny. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, when the earth is billions of years old and the universe is, I don't know how many years old, we are so tiny and insignificant. And it just makes me, it makes anyone, when you think about it really deeply, it makes you feel lonely. And I think that the significance of believing in a God is just like, it makes you feel special and cared for, I guess. Because like, I mean, the whole thing with religion is this higher being that has a plan for you and is taking care of you. And I mean, I don't know about every single religion, but the ones I can think of, you know, it's a higher being who cares for you and is good, ultimately is good. And that can give you a lot of peace of mind because you're thinking about how there are endless possibilities to how your life can turn out, and the outcome of every single decision you make, like if you actually really sit down and think about it, it's overwhelming. But if you believe in a God and you believe in destiny and you believe that your story has like a plot, do you know what I mean? Like everything's already written and there is a plan, that alleviates so much stress and anxiety off of you. Just be a good person and try your best, and the rest will like fall into place. You know what I mean? I don't know. But then there's a question of like, okay, well, if that's the case, then that means that free will doesn't actually exist. And then I don't know how I feel about that. I just feel like it would be so much easier to just believe in something. It'd be so much easier. Anyways, I'm just waiting for this butter to cool down. It's very hot. I think I'll put it in the fridge for a bit. The butter is still pretty warm, but it's cool enough, whatever. And I'm gonna add the sesame oil to the butter to cool it down further. I'm gonna do like a tablespoon of sesame oil. Hopefully this is enough. It's just to add flavor. It's interesting because I usually use this only for like savory food, but we'll see, I guess. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled it again. I need to chillax. Do you remember when everyone would always say chillax? What a time we used to live in. Oh, I'm going to, why did I have an accent when I said that? I'm gonna add the butter and the sesame oil. This smells really good. It smells really good. And I do have white chocolate chips. They're really old and they've turned kind of like a not really fully white color, which I don't know what that means. But I tasted one and it was fine, so it's fine, right? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. Oh, I also added another third of a cup of brown sugar while the camera was off. This is smelling good, as you would expect brown butter and sugar to smell. Now I'm gonna add tahini. The tahini that I have is kind of hard. It's kind of hardened over time. I don't know how much to add. This is like about 2 tablespoons of tahini, I think. I'm gonna go for 4 tablespoons of tahini. Or 3, I meant 3. I'm gonna add that in. I was watching the guy make it and his tahini did not look like this. It was like liquidy. Also, I'm not baking these tonight. I'm gonna bake them on Saturday in the morning, I think. And I'll just keep the dough in the fridge until then. The flavors will probably be even better after being in the fridge for a while. Anyways, you know, I love going on walks. I love a good walk, guys. Is that just me? It runs in my family, I swear. My sister loves going on walks. My parents love to go on walks after dinner. It's like, it runs in the family. What can I say? And yeah, I love going on walks. And I realized the reason why I like to go on walks is not just because it's like good for you. It feels good. So there's multiple reasons. It feels good. You're getting fresh air, you know, and you're exercising. And it's like not strenuous, so you're not gonna be sweating or anything. All you need is a pair of shoes that are comfortable to walk in. You need to be dressed for the weather and you're good. You're good to go. I prefer walking when it's sunny just because, you know, the extra vitamin D just makes me feel better. But any walk is great to clear my mind because when I go on a walk, And a lot of times I'll go on a walk and not listen to music or anything. Sometimes I will, but most times I just go on my walk. I'll go by myself and I will just contemplate whether is on my mind, but I'll also just be listening to the sounds around me, the world around me, whether it's birds in the trees or like, you know, the distant murmur of other people's conversations, or just whatever is happening in the neighborhood. And it's kind of nice, you know, it's just, it feels like it makes me feel more like I'm part of the world, if that makes sense. And that is why, those are some reasons. Another reason is you can go on a walk through different areas and like notice things that you wouldn't notice if you were just driving by or if you were just like walking to get somewhere. But when you're on a walk just to walk, you can just take your time. And it's so nice. You take your time and you just observe everything around you, the smells, the sounds, the sights, the feeling of the breeze on your skin. And for me, I always notice a lot of plants on my walks. I always like to look at the plants. I look at the trees. I'm looking at like the insects on the trees, and I'm looking at people walking by as well. I'm noticing, oh, like all these little flowers that grow out of the sidewalk. It's just peaceful. And sometimes I'll also like tell myself not to check my phone while I'm on these walks. I'll only take out my phone to like, if it's ringing, you know, like someone needs me, or to take a photo of something. It's just nice. I encourage everyone to go on a walk. If you hate exercise and you struggle to work out, just go for a walk. Like, that's good for you. That's good enough, honestly. Just go on a walk. You can go on a 10-minute walk every day, or you can go on a 2-hour-long walk once a week, or whatever your heart desires. Walks are so inclusive. Anyone can do them. Anyone who walks can go on a walk. Okay? And that's that. That's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna add my egg. Just one egg, and it is at room temp. Oh, that's a big yolk. Is that normal? Vanilla. That's about a teaspoon, approximately. It's crazy how vanilla goes with so many things. Like, how many recipes have vanilla? No matter what flavor of whatever you're making is, most of the time, I feel like 90% of the time we're adding vanilla, as long as it's a sweet recipe, not a savory recipe. Like, vanilla is just that girl. She is so multifaceted. She just complements everyone around her. Everyone loves vanilla, whether just by herself, or if you think vanilla is too boring by herself, although a good quality vanilla, honestly, can be divine on its own, like a good quality vanilla flavored dessert, I mean. But if you think vanilla is too boring on her own, mix her up with something else. And most of the time it works. She's just that girl. Everyone, honestly, if you're hating on vanilla ice cream, you wish you could be like vanilla, because she works with everyone around her. I don't make the rules. Oh my gosh, this honey is solid. Okay, I have to scoop her out with the back of a spoon. I think I'll add like 2 tablespoons of honey just for the flavor, I guess. Funny story, my phone just ran out of storage and I had to just delete a bunch of like old videos that I didn't need anymore. I ended up adding like 3 tablespoons of honey, I think it was, approximately. I think because this is so thick and I feel like it's not enough wet compared to the dry, I think I'm going to add the rest of this miso paste. I'm gonna mix it with some tiny bit of water and just add it in. Oh my gosh, guys, have you listened to Ariana Grande's Deluxe album? Because girl, Miss Arianka always knows when I need her music, okay? Because as I said, I've been feeling down, and the new songs on a deluxe album, they are so good. She gets me. They're so freaking good. Arianka, I don't know how you do it, but you always know when I need your music, and I am so appreciative. I have been listening to Miss Grande's music since I was in elementary school. I think like grade 7. Since she was on Victorious, guys. I am truly a day one fan. This is looking good. Look at it, guys. I think I'm gonna add just a little more vanilla because the other flavors are so strong. I feel like a little vanilla, little more vanilla. Bring out more of the sweetness in this cookie. Now I'm going to add this into the dry. Is it enough? I don't know. Man, should I add another egg? I'm gonna add another egg. It's gonna be too much egg. I don't know what to do. A little soy milk into this. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, now we're good. Now we are good. All right, now I will add this in. Okay, I think it's a good ratio of wet to dry. So, anywho, I would say my favorite songs are Hampstead. Girl, that song is so good. I don't know if I prefer the original intro or the extended intro. 'Cause here's the thing, I love how the original intro ends. I like what she added to the new like extended intro, but the ending doesn't hit the same. I like the ending of the original. Like maybe if she had added the stuff into the middle and then kept the same ending, it would have been a vibe. I also really love, oh, Dandelion is a sassy song. I love it. All the songs are really good though. Triple platinum in my heart. Okay, I'm just mixing up the wet and dry now. Half a cup of white chocolate chips. I usually add chocolate chips when it's still not fully mixed. Oh, I feel like it's too dry. I don't know what to add. I'm just adding a bit of oil before it's like fully mixed. This dough is really firm and I feel like it's not supposed to be. Add more oil from the tahini. I am going to be back in a couple days. It's gonna be the same video for you guys, but in a couple days, I will be coming back and I will bake this. And we'll see if my eyeballing skills were good enough this time, okay? And before I bake them, I'm going to roll them into balls and then roll them in some toasted sesame seeds. Maybe I'll actually cook, I'm gonna do one cookie right now, just to see. I just made everything fall down right on this cookie, so love that. They don't look as like, what's the word? Gooey. They don't look as like fudgy as the one that I saw in the reels. Yeah, actually no, it does look a bit more cakey, I guess, which is not what I was going for, but hopefully it still tastes good. The flavor is good. I like that. I'm gonna see what the texture is like tomorrow once it's like fully set and cooled down, and that will be the real test. But right now they taste really good. Now these are 1 day old. I just want to test out if they are still just as delicious the next day. I tried them yesterday. They were delicious. Super moist and like a little crisp from the sesame. It's still good. I would make these again. These are actually so good. I think if I were to make them again though, I would use chocolate chunks instead of chocolate chips. I just used chocolate chips this time because it's what I had already. But I think if I did like just a little bit of white chocolate on the top, so it would look nicer as well, like melty on top. This is delicious. Highly recommend that you try.